What's jam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy NewOrleansLil, and I'm here with my co-hosts Gigs and Lamar. You heard me. So we got a interesting show for y'all tonight, and without further ado, this is Twi at Night. What's good, Gigs? What's good, Lamar?
Hey, what's good? How y'all doing?
Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight?
All right. So first up on the list, y'all know we gotta talk about this first, okay? Tell me why Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock Sunday. What had done happened?
What done happened was, okay, this is a little up in the air for a lot of people. You know, some people are on Chris' side, some people are on Will and Jada's side. Um, just my initial reaction of what happened, I was like, okay, Will just was laughing just after he said his little joke about her being G.I. Jane. And then he looked over to his wife and seen that his wife's face just basically showed that she wasn't feeling that joke. And so he felt like he should, I guess, do what he had to do for his wife and step up and slap the man in the face. Everybody thought it was staged at first. Did y'all think it was staged at first? I didn't.
No, soon as I seen it, the way Chris Rock head flew to the left like that, to the left on my side, it was to the right on his side. He don't know what side it went on, okay? That's how hard Will smacked his ass. I thought Will punched him at first, the way his head flew like that. But it was just a little smack or whatever.
It was more than a little smack. That was some power behind it right there. He almost
No,
fell.
nah, they damn sure had some power behind it. Like
Yeah.
you could see the way Will if that. I'm like, damn, you know,
Well, how
So
I
I'm
feel
after
about
like,
the situation,
oh, go ahead, babe.
how I feel about the situation is this: um, he need to be charged with assault. He need to pay a fine. Can you guys hear me well? I have my earpiece in.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, so I feel like he needs to be charged some kind of fine, and he needs to also like be charged with assault. And I'm not gonna say his award needs to be taken away from him, but like that was a major moment, and I felt like it was the wrong time to react that way when there's several, there's a song out here. You slap Rick Ross or whatever his name is, allegedly or whatever, I don't know, I don't keep up with too much. But when they came out with the song, whatever it was about them doing him in the August situation they had going on, whatever, it's just a tragic situation for me, like to see something like that. Kids watched that, and it was like it just gave the okay to just go slap somebody if somebody said something that you don't like. You get what I'm saying? Like I understand whatever the whole alopecia and whatever. I would have felt stronger if it was something like cancer or something like that. I would have been like, oh yeah, you know that, because like in majority of cases, we see somebody with a bald head and the whole processes they're going through, leukemia and all that other stuff. Like we see that, like we know when somebody's sick. So I can understand if he like seen that she was sick in some kind of way. He just saw a bald head, and his wife, the daughter, cuts her hair off every other day in some kind of performance art situation for the last 27 years. I did not see too much wrong with the joke. It wasn't too funny or whatever the case may be. In my opinion, it didn't merit him assaulting that man. That's just all I want to say about
I
Well,
could
you
tell you.
already know. I initially didn't even agree with that. I was like, protect black women, blah, blah, blah. But as everything died down, other bloggers came out with a bunch of receipts. 4 days before the Oscars, Jada, was talking about how she's comfortable with her haircut. Like she's embraced it and everything. So now I'm like, okay, maybe she was just embarrassed, but alopecia probably ain't really got nothing to do with it. You know, this lady been wearing short haircuts all of our lives. Like I know ever since I known her, she been wearing rocking short haircuts and stuff. So of course she should be at the point to where she's secure about her follicles and stuff. But you know, y'all know both of y'all know I was team, you know, protect black women and everything. But digging into it, I'm seeing everyone's point of view, and I absolutely agree. No one should get slapped or attacked just for seeing something. Like sticks and stones may break my bones, and words should never hurt me. On the other hand, I agree that you're supposed to protect your wife and stuff. Um, I think Will is just tired. He's just tired of all the backlash between the August Alsina. Even when this happened, like even when this happened, they bringing up the whole August Alsina thing. They've been a butt of jokes ever since they started opening up on their Red Table Talk. So he's just tired of all that backlash, and it just probably hit him. And of course, I seen that now that the Oscars are saying they looking into fining him, and I don't think they should take his Oscar away, but he should suffer whatever consequences they come up with, probably banning him and stuff. And also, y'all, I also want to say this. I know I'm keep going, but y'all know back in 2016, it was Will and Jada a part of the whole um ban the whole Oscars thing because they're not allowing a lot of black actors to be either nominated or invited to the Oscars and stuff. And Chris Rock did a joke about Jada and Will and stuff back then. And my thing is now y'all are invited to this place, and not only are you nominated, you actually won the Oscar. You just tainted your whole night. You did that whole ban the Oscars thing and stuff. You just tainted your whole night in front of the whole world to see. And this was supposed to be your night, and many others that overshadowed. I mean, this whole slap just overshadowed everyone's night.
Nah, I'm gonna have to disagree with both of y'all. Because at the end of the day, everybody is human. You know what I'm saying? You can't do somebody something and then predict their reaction. Now, they was pulling up receipts from years ago when he had done attack Jada and all this and all that. And I felt like you felt gigs, like when I seen the video about her saying how comfortable she was and stuff like that. But that don't take her right away from getting mad, from being embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? In front of all her
Yeah, I
kids.
agree. Hmm.
So um, we never hear about Will Smith like getting in trouble. It ain't like Will Smith is compared to the baby or something when it come to always fighting people and shit on the streets. So I think Will should slide with this one. You know, he's learned his lesson or whatever. And everybody
Well,
knows.
this is his second time slapping somebody now. He done slapped the
Right.
reporter for
Yes, he
trying to
Oh
kiss
did.
yeah,
him too
oh
now.
yeah, I had
In
done forgot about the reporter. My bad.
in 1992,
Hmm.
the only baby shot
Didn't he kiss Will Smith or something?
He tried to.
He needed to be smacked. He
No, babe, you
needed to
sound very low.
I'm low.
Can you hear me now?
No, Lamar.
Or Lamar, you were saying something?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Very low. I'm with you too, with that, Lil, that, you know, you can't tell nobody what they're mad about. That's true.
Mm-hmm. And how to react and stuff like that.
Yeah, but my
Hmm.
whole thing about you saying that he needs a pass, definitely not. Hell, fucking nah. A pass, and you did this in front of millions of people. Like millions of people viewed this. Like this is an example you need to be set. I'm not saying oh you need to go to prison, but definitely an example. This is the exact time to set an example. Since you felt like you had to be a man or whatever the case may be to show that, because now all of a sudden people finna be in the courtroom talking about oh shivery, shivery. My wife felt offended by him looking at her ass. So I slapped him the fuck up. Like, are you kidding me? No, sir.
I feel you on that as well. I just think,
You
you know
still
what I'm
gonna
saying? I just think they shouldn't like go too far with it because Chris ain't really went too far with it. It's the person, the victim, really that should, you know, say exactly what should happen. If you ask me, it should be up to Chris.
Okay, so when the state pick up charges on everybody else, that ain't the same situation because it was a whole bunch of witnesses.
Yeah, I get it, but
Oh,
still. I feel like if he said he don't want to press charges, he don't have to press charges. And if I don't know what he want to do, but
Yeah,
it's still
it's not
we
about
still got
him,
to
babe.
sit
The
back
whole
and
point
let
is
it
the
play out.
academy. Okay, this is equivalent to, okay, let's just say any other person period is up here giving out an award or whatever the case may be. Security in every situation shouldn't even allowed. I don't care if you are a nominee or whatever. If it's not your time to get on stage, it's not your time. This is not your place for you to even be stepping up here. So therefore, I should never be in a position to where I should be threatened, like, you know what I'm saying, for my life or anything. Like, he should never been in that position to be able to slap me, period.
Oh, the
So that
rules
he
are going to be
was
changed. The rules are going to be changed by
Mhm.
next year. Watch.
Now,
right.
I definitely agree that you shouldn't go to work and be scared and shit. But
Hmm.
that goes back to, because I don't know if it was on the teleprompter, I don't know if it was off the top of his head, but that goes back to you can't just tell people no anything. Like the world has really gotten out of hand with just telling people shit that don't even matter.
Right.
And I don't know if like Chris Rock has seen the video and shit, but the lady did post a video. The video, did go viral. Like everybody was talking about it and shit. But there's a chance that the dude ain't see the video. So I kind of feel mixed ways about it, but I don't feel like Will should get no kind of punishments whatsoever.
Well, I gotta disagree. I at first I was the same way, New Orleans Lil. Something gotta happen so it won't happen again. They might make an example out of him. And he's an A-list black celebrity. So something might happen to him. So they let them know that okay, now that we open our doors to these black folks, this is how y'all gonna act. Like one of the people that was there, the actors was there, said turn it into Jerry Springer. They didn't expect that.
Yeah,
So I feel like somebody should be punished. I also want to say this too because nobody's talking about Chris Rock. I know that comedians make jokes and shit. Just jokes are hit or miss. Some people do get offended from the audience if a comedian is coming from them in the audience and they have security there and everything. I bet next year Oscar's gonna be ready with security and everything so nobody won't be getting on that stage like they Kanye West.
I think you on to something. I think they should have definitely had security in the building because I mean Will walked up there kind of smooth, but like you already know what it was hitting for. You got any
How
type
do
of
y'all feel about Aunt Viv and Plies speaking out and other celebrities speaking out?
um Lunel wasn't here for it at all. I seen Lunel's. I did see Anvil's, and Anvil had a point. Um,
Yeah.
and Anvil said she wanted to smack me. You caught that too? Did you catch that too?
I did. She's been kind of outspoken lately too, and I like that.
Okay. Well,
Let's, I feel like next, what's the next topic?
okay.
Excuse me. We did not mention though that Chris Rock did come out with a statement. I know y'all want to go to the next topic, but he did come out with a statement and said that he haven't processed it yet, and he will talk about it later. And as y'all know, his ticket sales did go up.
His insurance went up too. Now moving on. So, um,
Where my light at?
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead on and take this section because I guess we could just go into the local tea right quick. The local tea, y'all, that's gonna be a segment on the channel on this show. So where we talk about what's going on locally. You know, we all stay in three different places. So, if it's something that we think y'all should hear about, we gonna put it in the local tea. So this the first little addition of the local tea. So y'all go ahead, this the little dude spot.
Okay, here in where I'm living, not from, I'm from Miami, but where I'm living is in Orlando. Uh, a 14-year-old boy went to, I forgot the name of the place, but I know it's on International Drive. It's an amusement park, and got on a ride, and he ended up falling to his death at the amusement park. A lot of people are saying that the music because the amusement park came out with a statement saying that he was still locked in after his fall. So a lot of people are saying that they're like covering it up or something. It don't make sense that it didn't even show that it looked like he was locked in before he even went up on some of the videos and screenshots that I seen. So that's what happened here in Orlando.
Yeah, that was like such a sad story. I seen that. Um, a lot of y'all might not know, but my first job was actually at a thing called Six Flags New Orleans, and we actually had a death that occurred while I was working there. And accidents do happen, and y'all, what people have to understand before they get on these rides, yeah, the ride's supposed to be tested, secure, and all that shit. But anything that is man-made has that possibility. It has a possibility of failure or misfunction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the dude was wrong for getting on the ride or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I want people to keep in mind that that shit breaks. Like, if the shit that I done seen at a theme park, these people was upside down for almost a fucking hour and had to like get rescued upside down. It'd be a lot that goes on behind
Wow.
at them theme parks. So, you know, I love a good Six Flags and a good roller coaster too, and I'ma still get on it. But mechanical failures do happen. And
Yeah.
that's messed up. I hope his family get like some type of
Wrongful death.
yeah, like, cause them people are gonna see that every time they close their eyes, they're gonna replay that. So
Yeah, and it's
that's
some videos of it out of him actually falling. So it's a lot, you know.
definitely. What's up, Lamar?
Um, it's a very, very touching subject for me. I actually watched a lot of videos, read a lot of things about the news, saw a lot of news clips because I like to pay attention to the news more so than social media, even though the news have things wrong too. But a lot of things that I see on the news is saying that several other ride operators, three approximately, allegedly, I just wanted to say that three of them turned him away because of the weight limit and the size that he was and things like that. So it's very frustrating. It's a very sad situation. And I don't really want to say, but I'm gonna say like a little bit you would wish that if three people would have told this young man that he wouldn't have thought to get on this, but I get it if you want to ride with your friends and things like that, it's just a difficult sad subject. I know that they're trying to charge they were pushing to try to charge the ride operator, and I'm kind of soft there because from the video he looks like he's only 19 or 20 or something. I don't know how old he really is, but it's just a lot that there's a lot of people that are at fault. And then I'm thinking to myself, I thought those rides wouldn't even start because there was some kind of sensor on them, which is what I thought. Like if everything wasn't clamped down or something, or I don't know, maybe he pushed the master button. I don't know about that kind of stuff because I've never worked in there, but I just know
You
that
would
it's a
think,
very sad
you know,
situation, and people should
and
really tell their kids to pay attention to those types of things, and they should be aware of themselves. Not saying if you're a big person, you should know you're a big person, but low key everyone should be aware of themselves. And that's all I wanted to say on that. And it's a sad subject. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad.
yes, you would think that in this day and time, with all this technology out, they should have something like to where the ride don't even start if all everything not buckled and shit like that. But we gonna go ahead on and move to the next topic. You heard me, rest in peace to that young man. We also
Hmm.
need to be saying rest in peace to Tracy Braxton. That was so
Hmm.
unexpected because I really do.
So unexpected.
I like Tracy, and you know I ain't never know that she was straight.
I just want to say that another thing I thought of and didn't speak on with the whole Will situation that parallels with this Tracy situation when she was on her picture with her sons. At her son's wedding with her husband and her son, she looked as sick then, and people was going in on her. When Chad Boswick, put up a picture back when he had cancer, didn't let anybody know. People went in on it. People go in on the wrong things at the wrong time and don't be knowing what goes on behind closed doors. Another blogger brought up that we don't know what's going behind the closed doors of Jada Pinkett situation with her alopecia, which I agree with too as well until I seen her 4 days ago before the slap doing that. But this goes to show nobody knew what Tracy Braxton was going through because Tracy Braxton seen how America did Chad Boswick in that picture of her with her son. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we should not always talk about the stuff that we see. People are so used to seeing people so perfect for the picture and perfect for the video, but it's something out of place. We tend to talk about it all the time. Sometimes we just need to hold our tongue because we don't know what that person is going through.
I definitely agree.
That's that's all I gotta say, y'all.
I agree. Um, yes, but we definitely sending our
I
condolences.
also wanted to say, slap me, and I'm just gonna let you know that I'm not as strong as Chris Rock. I'm definitely gonna shut it down.
Or you just want to put it in there. Yeah, so we definitely sending our condolences to the Braxton family. Um, I know Tony just spoke out like a day or two ago. I didn't really get a chance to watch the video, but yeah, condolences to the Braxton family.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either, but yeah, condolences to them. She actually was my favorite Braxton sister, to be honest, and I hated how it played out, or how her sisters did her. They're gonna have to live with that on TV. But she was my favorite Braxton, to be honest, and the realest.
Rest in peace.
Okay, now let's get into this. Tell me why y'all know the Dallas police officer Amber Geyer. She ready to go home. I guess she felt like she's not being up enough. She ready to go home. If y'all don't know who Amber Geyer is, that's the police officer in Dallas that came home to, well, the dude was in his house and she thought that that was her and went in there and shot the boy and killed him in his own shit.
Hmm.
He got sentenced to 10 years. I'm not sure how long she's been in there. I know I was in school when this case came about. That's how I was so familiar.
Not even 2 years.
So she haven't even been in there 2 years, and you ready to go? Girl, you better kick them shoes off and get comfortable. Because you're doing it.
Not. I'm sorry. Not even 3 years. It happened in 2018. I'm sorry.
2018, about three, but you're still,
Hmm.
okay? You might as well get comfortable because you're doing the whole 10. And we going to make sure you do the whole 10. And if you don't do the whole 10, y'all already know what time
Right.
it is.
Okay. So how I feel about it, and I call this bitch Amber Booger. Her name Amber Geiger, but Amber Booger. If y'all don't know a little bit more backstory is she first put in a petition to get an appeal by a lower court system in 2019. Two justices, Judge Kevin Yeary and Judge Michelle Slaughter, wrote dissenting opinions about the rest of the court voting not to hear her appeal. So that was the first appeal. That was back in 2019. Now, this is the highest court, y'all. This is the highest court in 2022 that told her to sit her ass down somewhere and do the rest of her fucking time. So she ain't got no other, choice but to sit her ass down and do this fucking time because it can't go no higher than the highest. You feel me?
As Miss Booger should, your highest.
Period.
Okay.
Do all your time. This is my whole thing, my standpoint on the whole situation. Some apartments are designed like that, but ain't no way when she got into the apartment you ain't noticed. I don't care how tired you was. Like when she came with that whole story, I was like, nah, shorty, something ain't right. You was high off of something. You knew you wasn't in your own place, baby. Nah. do every minute of it. They need to add time, and she need to catch time for doing something else. Don't let me be no correction officer. I can't be, but somebody do something to add some more time to her little ratchet. If not, I'm done.
I just want to say too, this is a victory for all us black folks because this lady had white nationalist police committees behind her and everything, paying for shit and stuff. So this is a victory for all us, all of them white nationalists and all them white racist and racist police officers, and even the ones that's not racist, the one that just like to abuse their authority, all of them getting shit in their face because they thought that they little money was gonna help this bitch out, but she gonna have to sit down and do the highest amount of
To,
time.
to the viewer that's saying that they walked into the wrong apartment, I can agree with that. Like I can attest to that. But I'm saying at some point you looked around and seen that this ain't your place. Like how you just pulling out your gun to shoot somebody? Like that's just crazy.
Mm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I actually did the same thing in my apartment complex in Dallas because I stayed on the third floor. And fuck, all them stairs I had felt like I had done walked up 3 floors. So shit, I went to the door and turned the knob and walked dead in on my neighbors. And this is like the trap that I made a mistake and walked into. So them niggas looking at me, and then I'm high on top of all this shit, yo. So I guess I
Mm.
was tired of walking up all them damn stairs. But them cats looked at me, and you could tell that they was ready to f me up. Okay, but good thing me and my neighbor, we was cool or whatever. He was like, "You tripping?
Mm-hmm.
Go second floor," because that could have turned out bad, child. But it definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I was high. So I don't know what her excuse was, because she supposedly had just got off or something. But we gonna keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. All right, now we about to talk about the reparations. You want to take it over, again?
So let me pull it up because I definitely wanted to talk about this. It says California task force votes to limit reparations only to the descendants of free and enslaved black people who were in the U.S. during the 19th century. Meaning they're trying to come up with a figure of how much to give them for us being enslaved, but it's only California. I need them to trickle on down to Florida, to Texas, to New Orleans, to Georgia, to just all 51 states, or all the states that did, enslave slaves.
Okay.
Um.
Most definitely.
So may I ask you, what's the amount of money that you are willing to not necessarily be a sellout, but for the sake of the conversation, because y'all know that my communication skills kind of stuck. How much money do you feel like you need to cash? You need to take to Bank of America, Chime, or whatever you want to use in order to cash your check. How much is it that that check needs to be? I just want to know. Is it bigger than a these stimulus checks they've been throwing out? I'm trying to figure it out because whatever they give you, I need it to be more than something that's going to boost their economy for like a few days or whatever. I just want to know your figures.
Um, well, the stimulus checks was chump change. That was bubblegum machine change right there. We got the Ukraine versus Russia war right now, and United States just opened up a lot of places to refuge some of these Ukraine immigrants, and they're talking about giving them up to 100,000 each. 100,000 each. So it better not be any chump change if U.S. can give all of those immigrants 100,000 each coming to an African American about some damn slavery.
Okay.
I still ain't hear a number. I'm trying to figure out where they gonna have to pay us monthly or something because they can't afford to give us checks, a flat
Well,
out
it's
rate. Like
not
I'm trying to
us,
figure it
babe.
out.
It's California. It's not us, but
Right.
whatever
But
it is, they're voting on it right now. So whatever they come up with, will it's in a play right now. So we have to let it play out.
but my question that I'm asking you is how much you, like individually you, Let's say if you was
Well,
in
I
California
was trying. That's what
residency.
I was trying to say. Like I can't give you a ballpark figure, but I would like to say it better not be no chunk change, like no monthly allowance with the stimulus check bullshit. It better be like we some damn Ukrainians,
Mm.
a little bit more than what they offering the Ukrainians.
I couldn't personally take $100,000. Of course, I cast the check because I like money, but I couldn't take $100,000 to say y'all we even. To be honest, no, not after 400 years because that's all they're gonna bring up all the time.
I don't
Oh, we
think no
gave
one
you
would say we
reparations.
even,
We
babe.
gave you
I don't think
fucking gave
nobody
you a
would say
hundred
we
thousand
even.
dollars. What is you talking about?
Mm-mm.
What's the big issue? Why you still need February to be Black History Month? Didn't we pay you for that? Like, come on, it's just gonna be too much, man.
It's better than nothing because they've been trying to give us 40 acres and a mule for what, over 200, 400 years? I don't know. But,
That's the issue right there. It's better than nothing. It's always what we always accepting instead of taking. But I ain't. That's another conversation.
So we're gonna move on. Um, now I don't know if y'all been hiding under a rock, okay, or you just ain't been on social media like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks almost. But Amber and Jocelyn had done got it in at the reunion. Why they say that your boy jumped in? So all right, fast forward. So y'all know Amber's supposed to be suing Zeus, right? And
Okay, for the slow people or people who may not know names, can you say what show and everything you talking about? Because I didn't hear you. It's just okay, Jasmine. Jasmine. Okay.
say it again, Lamar. You
No, I'm
coming in?
listening. I'm
Oh, all right.
listening. I'm
But
listening
yeah,
to you. I just
so
wanted to make sure I knew what you was talking about.
they've been going like back and forth with these lives and all that. I know Amber had went live and just was giving us a rundown. Um, Kate Capri, her and Jocelyn beefing too. I don't know what them two was beefing for because last time we seen them on the show, she was in the in crowd and all that. So I don't know what happened with that, but I definitely be tuned in. I want to see if they gonna actually play the footage with them being, um, you know, under lawsuit and shit. Man. I wonder if they gonna
yeah.
actually like show the footage, or they gonna like give us buku cuts. You know how Love and Hip Hop teaches, because
Yeah.
Zeus let it roll. So what y'all think
It
about?
it's hearsay right now, so I don't want to like jump the gun or anything, but I can almost tell you that I'm 95% sure that it's true.
Hmm. Well, Jocelyn admitted it. She said she on Twitter. She said she had done Mordecai and that bitch, and she slapped 3 bitches and slapped them into yesterday. Jocelyn is crazy, but yeah, she said all that on
Well,
Twitter. She definitely.
it's a lawsuit. I feel like I can't be proud of her or Natalie Nunn, Chinny Chitty Chin. I can't be proud of them by what they're representing on the channel. It's entertaining and everything, but they letting a lot of shit slide. A lot of gay jokes, a lot of discrimination, a lot of
Talk about it,
colorism,
babe.
a lot
Talk
of
about it.
it's just a lot going on that Zeus
Yeah.
network. They making millions probably off of them acting the ass for chump change because they ain't getting that much for each episode. They're not getting shit.
Can
Y'all
we
doing
talk about?
all of that for
Can
chump
we talk
change.
about? Yes, and can we talk about whoever doing their makeup and whatever? I'm not here to body shame nobody, so I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody's bodies. But who the hell is doing Natalie Nunn makeup and these other people makeup on these TV shows that I done started watching? Because I only been watching the Zeus Network for 3 days now, so I've been binge watching. And every episode, I just see that they need to hire new makeup artists. I just want to say that nobody else ain't see that. Like it's a lot going on with these people's makeup.
Natalie
It's a
do
lot going on. Period.
tangerine a little bit, but I just I don't pay it no mind. I don't pay it no mind. She just be looking a little orange or whatever.
No, but the whole thing when she said about the gay people gonna be asking questions, I wasn't feeling that at all, and I feel like all of them queer individuals should have jumped them straight individuals and showed him what it really was, because I
Yeah,
didn't
but we're
think
not
that.
talking about that yet. We talking
Yeah,
about Jocelyn
yeah.
now. But with Jocelyn, let me just say this: it was terrible for her to get almost all of the ratchet bitches' hearts behind Love and Hip Hop with the whole abortion thing, the whole Stevie thing situation. She got all the ratchet bitches' hearts, and then turn around and act just like Stevie J towards these girls on his show. She act just like Stevie J. Not probably even worse than Stevie J. The way she talked to them, the way she have no empathy for them at all.
She
It's too much on
disrespectful.
there.
She very
Very
disrespectful.
disrespectful. And Amber is disrespectful too with a lot of mouth, but Amber should have ran. I just want to see the footage too. I'm like, Lil, I just want the footage to come out so I can say what I really want to say.
Can y'all explain to me? Because like I said, I never seen the first two seasons. I'm watching the third one. Explain to me where this girl keep talking about $10,000, and these people are strippers and they's not making this kind of money. I'm trying to figure out where these people are stripping at, and they ain't got no money to feel like $10,000 was life changing. I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody help me.
I think it was more of the recognition. Like all of these shows start off with a small amount the first season. I know they 3 seasons in and getting a small amount each episode because Zeus is trying to come up, be that number one, I guess, app. I don't know. I don't know what Zeus is going for their channel, but so far it's gonna be a lot of lawsuits as far as I can see going. But that little bit of money, it normally be just like 15 or 3,000 per episode first season or something, and then it go up. That little you start seeing that glow up after like a few more seasons. You see that glow up if it's the same character playing each season. You see they look better. Like the girl, I think her name Chantel, the one that did win season two. She looked so much better than she did season one. She had a belly and everything. Not season one, season two.
Love,
She had a belly and everything. The winner
these
looked so
girls are
much better.
showing their titties and their vaginas on TV, and the winner can't at least get $50,000. Don't play with me. You talking about how you got $100,000 worth of jewelry and an outfit on while you sitting up here taking a picture, selling out on all these females and degrading these people like they're nothing. But I guess people sign up for that, like you're saying. So I get what you're saying. But how I feel about it is just like it made me view her differently. Like I was just telling you earlier, like, oh, I'm so proud of her, like how she came up, and then I started watching her show, and I'm like, damn, why is she talking to these people like she's Stevie J? Like you just said, it was
Right.
just like it's ridiculous. I can't take it.
It's ridiculous to be putting up with all of that for that little chump change. And it's not even about the money because I know most of them are there for recognition and get more followers and more recognition. Of course, they want to like come up and be a better dancer or whatever. And some of them really do have good ass talent. Uh what's her name? Capri?
Kid
Capri
Caprice.
is yeah, she is the best out of all of them, if you ask me, with her tricks and everything. And then the one of the white girls, I forgot her name, but the one that set her pussy on fire, she's good too. So
Whoa,
she have talent.
look,
She
I got a
have
lot to
talent
watch.
there. Yeah, she have talent there, and it will give them more people coming to their social media and stuff. So it's all about recognition more than the money, to be honest.
I was just definitely finna say because the first two white girls that I saw her pick, like towards the beginning of episode 3 or something like that, that's where I'm at, to be honest. I saw her pick those two, and I was like, oh, they're talented, and I don't see them in any drama. You get what I'm saying? So I do see people going there so far from what I see that are going there seem like they just want to showcase their talent. And like you said, like I'm here for a reason. I definitely don't
Hmm.
want to be there if all you're gonna do is be making fun of me or whatever the case may be, or I really ain't got no talent, or I'm just here to fight and all the other stuff. Like go to the Bad Girls Club, or you're gonna be talking to me like I'm on a Bad Girls Club type situation. It's like, I ain't
Hmm.
with it.
Right. So, speaking of the Bad Girls Club, we gonna go ahead on and move into the Bad Boys Club. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, I didn't forget about y'all. I did say I was gonna review it. I'll probably just do 1 and 2. I don't know how I figure it out, but we gonna get it together. Um, but yeah, I don't know if y'all seen this last episode of the Bad Boys Club, but I could tell y'all, if I would have made it, that would have been the final episode for me. It just brought up so much of what you go through in your childhood. Like that's just like a real touchy subject for me. Like the way they was trying to divide, like, because if you like how your boy had told Kirk Franklin's son, you gotta choose a side, what side you on, or whatever like that. I wasn't feeling it, and then they tried to jump the dude. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, they did.
Uh-uh. And I feel like Milan, it was cute that you had to hit him, but you ain't important. I mean,
You
fuck
know
you.
what? Oh, go ahead, baby.
What you gotta say, Lamar?
You know, you really can't go against, homophobic, whatever the gay niggas in the industry or whatever without seeming like a hater. But I've never really been here for Mulan or whatever his name is. I'm not here for it. But like I thought he was younger than me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I watch TV and I be thinking, these people that's out here doing this stuff or whatever. But this man is 36 years old, like the little gutter boy said, and you out here almost 40, sitting up here sneak attacking people and like doing all this other stuff, but talking about, oh, get your big ass off of me when the security guard on him told, oh man, my leg and all this other shit and tripping and acting like you just this diva. Man, sit your ass down somewhere. Somebody need to rock your ass. And I was so excited when the little boy who was fighting everybody, I don't know why his little drunk ass was doing that, but the one who did, where the money reside, where the money reside. Mind you, I'm not here for the fight from the drama because the shit is stupid and retarded. But like when he started popping Mulan ass because Mulan thought it was okay just to sneak him and he thought he was gonna get something for it. I'm just like Mulan, like chill the fuck out. But hey, it is what it is. It's TV. It's making for good ratings for people who like that kind of shit. But I'm not here for it or whatever the case may be. But
I actually like Milan from uh Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and seeing him on this show make me kind of dislike him because one, how you gonna jump on Dylan for fighting those other two guys, and but you sneak him, like you talking about, you know, this man bullying and all of this other stuff, which is good, but you sneak him, and then two, it's like Malone is too old, like you said, he's older than you. He's too old to be in some of the shit that he in. He should have been the one de-escalating most of the shit that he was going through. And he tried, but he failed majorly. And I also want to say, I also want to say that I don't like none of them but Anthony, because he seems like the realest one that's pointing out the massage. Oh my god, something the I don't know the straight guy name, Moon Money or something like that, Mun, but
Moolah.
Moolah. I'm gonna just say this, y'all, cause y'all know I say faggot, dyke, sissy, all that other shit. If it would ever be a faggot or a sissy on this show, it would be him. He, it's him. I'm sorry, it's him. He's the definition of if I see a nigga, I'm gonna point a nigga out. And it's him. He's the faggot, he's the
They,
sissy of the
they
show.
do that on the video.
Okay, he's the F and he's the S on the show. I'm sorry, I thought this was my channel. But yes, he's the F and he's the sissy of the show.
it's my
And
mic.
nobody better not come for me.
Am I muted
No,
right now?
I'm just saying, nobody better not come for me. I'm from the LGBT. I'm the B of it. But my whole thing of what example of the F or the S would be, it would be him. And that's all.
Oh yeah, but he's a power bottom, like allegedly, 100%
Uh,
allegedly.
uh, uh. Next topic. Next topic. Next topic. Um,
Hold on, I do want to say shout out to what's his name, Kirk Franklin's son. How are you? You know,
Yeah.
look me up. I like to travel the world. I got a passport. How you doing? You know what I'm saying?
I like him too, but I feel like he don't want to be what he is, calling them weirdos and stuff. Baby, don't do that. Don't do that.
Who, Kirk Franklin's son?
Yes, he was calling the cast weirdos, as if he's not a weirdo himself. You're right. You fit right in.
He the king of weirdos.
Period. It was just sucker shit of how they did him though, but the way he handled it, he ate that shit like he said, and I feel like he do got them hands, and I just can't wait to see the rest of the season with him. Could we talk
Oh,
about
okay.
scary mode before we go to the next topic? Scary Mo, Andre Caldwell. Why in the fuck was his part even added to the show? They should have just edited all that shit out.
No, it made for great television, and I feel like
Mm-mm.
he did what he was supposed to do, and he wasn't supposed to be around no ratchet ass individuals like that. I felt like, why everybody, because you bad you got to be ratchet? Why couldn't it been about business making moves? Like when I saw one of them, they was like, "Oh, I'm a self made millionaire,"
But
and I was
babe,
like,
he's
"Okay."
ratchet, babe. But he's ratchet. He would have fit right in. He's just a coward.
He's not
Okay.
ratchet.
Ain't even
He's
make
not
it to
ratchet.
the.
Yes, he's
He speaks.
ratchet.
He speaks.
He's holy
Yeah, I don't
ratchet.
do
He's
men.
religious ratchet. He's Bible toting ratchet.
Ain't even make it to the. Hmm.
Right, he's not that level ratchet, love. That's what I'm saying. That we're not gonna disagree or agree if he's ratchet or not. Yeah, he's ratchet, but he's just not that level ratchet. And the fact that he brought we was expecting to see, you get what I'm saying? We was like, okay, cool, we're gonna see that. So it was like, yeah, when I saw him there, I was like, yeah, he's not meant to be there. But it was nice that he came and said his little pieces or whatever because of him. It kind of drawed me to the show,
So it
and I
was
just
nice
keep
to
watching
see
it.
some good
You know what I'm
power
saying?
and
It did what it
perceived.
was supposed to do.
Say it again, Lil.
So it was nice to see him for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
No, he
it did
shouldn't have
it
been
for
there. He
me.
shouldn't been there. Period. If you ask me, they should have just edited all of that out of the show.
If that's the case, I'm gonna also say this. I feel like Milan should have just been somebody who was like a kind of head of the show kind of thing. Instead of him actually being on the show, sitting up there trying to fight. And it's not
Yeah.
just because of his
I'm
age or
saying
whatever,
he should have been
but
more
also
of a
it's
voice
like
of
his
reason.
No,
And
he the elder, but I feel like if you're gonna go on a show just to leave, Lil, Lil put in an audition. It's people that put in
period.
auditions that wanted to be there. They should
What
not have him there on the show if he left. They should edit him out
but this
and
is what
called up
I'm
Lil.
trying to get you to understand.
was
They used him for views. Of course, people are gonna want to see it. There's people out there that just want to see it because they've seen him on memes and things like that. They've seen his videos and stuff like that. So people are gonna want to see him. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that people don't want to see Little or don't want to see whoever else that did whatever. But the fact is, that if he didn't stay, that's unfortunate. But I didn't see him being in a house ratchetly fighting individuals. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I get what you're
I
saying.
saw him coming and doing his little monologue, his little oh y'all broke and like everything that he did. In
but
my
there was
opinion,
no place for him
he
to do
served.
no monologue.
He served or
See,
whatever. You get what I'm saying? That was it.
no, I just feel like I agree with you with that because he did, came and make his mark. I guess that's what
And
you're
that's
trying to
all it
say.
was
People wanted to see that. But he didn't give me nothing that I ain't already seen before. Everything that he gave, I already seen before. He gave before. He even a coward on his sexuality. The bitch think he delivered.
about. Okay. So,
But this is my thing. I feel like this man know he ain't delivered, but he made fame off of it. Just like it's a friend of mine on my Facebook. He said Roger that off of one of his videos, and we all know that's the same from one of the songs that Nicki Minaj did or whatever, and it went viral. So ever since then, every video he does, he says Roger that off of that, and like he continued to stay consistent. That's what it is. So he stayed consistent on the thing that made him famous or whatever the case may be, and he ran with it. That's all it is. I ain't mad at that man for doing what he do.
But we both did agree on that he didn't belong there in that environment. So let's just say this. They should have just called up Lil.
period. So we gonna
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
would have loved to
and
see that.
move
I would have loved to see
on
you on
from
the list.
on Bad Boys Club. So did y'all hear that TikTok is doing? They basically testing it out or whatever, but they want to make it to where you can actually go back and see the videos that you previously watched. You know how if you watch a video and you like the video and stuff like that, but then okay, Mike, scary. But then Um, you go back and you can't find the video. Now you'll have like a history, so where you could go back and find videos and stuff that you know you want to
That's
see.
dope.
I think that's cool. They need to do that. Um,
Sound good to
um,
me. I'm still figuring TikTok out, so it sound good.
yeah, you go good. But y'all make sure we have come to the end of our show. Y'all make sure that y'all like, subscribe, share this video. Leave y'all comments below on all the topics we discussed. And yeah, it's promo time. Y'all make sure y'all follow your boy on all social media platforms at NewOrleansLil. Gigs, Lamar, y'all have anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Yes, you can follow me on my Snapchat, Instagram, as well as my Facebook and TikTok. All of it, Miss Gigs or Gigs Hall. Also, Lamar is going to give y'all the promo of his website. If you do purchase from his website, use my promo code to get 10% off, and that promo code is MSGIGGS.
Okay. Got to save a coin where you can. Make sure y'all use that promo code. Lamar, you got anything you want to promote? What's good?
Make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Average Guy Mar. Follow me on Instagram, Giorgio Lamar. Follow my YouTube channel, Giorgio Lamar. My Facebook, Giorgio Lamar. I have like 3 or 4 channels. They're all me. I have different channels for the different locations that I've traveled around the world. That's what I love to do. Please do support me at www.situationalessentials.com. That's www.situationalessentials.com. I provide you with the essentials that you need. Like my wife said, you can use her code to receive 10% off your entire order. Once again, I do appreciate you guys and follow me on my social media platforms.
All
Yes.
right, y'all. So that has been SWAT at Night. You heard me. Y'all can catch us here each and every Thursday, give or take. Okay. Right here on the channel, we about to start expanding it. So y'all make sure y'all following Gigs and Remote because it's gonna be on their channel too sometime. So until next week, y'all know I'll be live before then, but we gonna see y'all on SWAT at night next week.
Yes. Bye,
Peace.
y'all.
Bye.
Peace out.